What's up everybody, it's Strings and Sweaters, and today I'm going to be doing a tier list of the Adidas Winter Classic jerseys. Let's get into this. Welcome back. So today we're going to be going through all the Adidas Winter Classic jerseys from 2018 to the most recent drop with the Kraken and Vegas Winter Classics. And we're going to be putting them in their rightful tier. The tiers will be from S, which is the best tier you could be in, to a big old F. So we'll see where I put these. Today I'm just going to be mainly basing them off the front of the jersey. The kits I chose, probably most of them don't have numbers, and we're not going to really focus too much on the back design. Maybe when the Winter Classic comes closer, I may do another tier list on the full kits of each of these jerseys on the ice. And then eventually it would be awesome to do Winter Classic tier list or rankings for every Winter Classic, even back into the Reebok era. Let's get into this. Alright, so here you'll see we have our tier list ready to be filled in. How it's going to work is I'm going to scroll down a slide and reveal the first jersey. Then we'll put it in a tier and we'll move on. Alright, let's go to our first team. I think these are in chronological order, so this should be the Rangers, and it is. Okay, so we got the Rangers Winter Classic from 2018. Correct me if I'm wrong about the years, but that should be the first year that Adidas had their Winter Classic, and it was the Rangers, and they had this beautiful sought-after Winter Classic jersey here with a combination of kind of all their types of jerseys. They have the shield crest that they just kind of brought back in that recent Rangers drop for their alternate. They've also used that shield crest in earlier Winter Classics, so they have that as kind of like a patch. I love the red on this jersey. I love how they kept kind of like their away striping on the shoulder, and they have Rangers, very simple, no red stitching layering on top of it, sort of like their home jersey and away jersey would have. Just white Rangers. Also the shoulder striping really just has symmetry between the top of the shoulders to the elbow to the waist. So really this is a really awesome, perfect Winter Classic jersey by New York here. Great way to start off the Adidas era, and you even had that little Adidas button they used to put on the jerseys to, you know, prove that they were real Adidases. You would know back in the day that if you ordered a fake Adidas jersey, the button would be deflated and not have any cushion to it. Alright, let's take this jersey and let's put it in the tier. Alright, I'm going to put this Rangers jersey right where it belongs in our S tier, because this jersey is amazing. It's going to go right here in our S tier. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go on to our next jersey. Alright, moving down to our next jersey. This is the same year as the Rangers. And we have the Sabres Winter Classic jersey. And we have that beautiful Adidas button we were just talking about returning on this jersey. And we see this two swords crossing on the jersey here. Lovely. And you have a nice NY in between the swords. I love the swords are like cutlass here. I love the handle. The golden handle looks really good on that. And then you have the buffalo above. Super, super classic jersey. Even you can see that shoulder patch peeking over. That is a iconic shoulder patch for the Sabres. I love the striping here. It kind of reminds me of like the Blues Winter Classic at the same time, where you have that off-white and this like yellow-blue striping down the arm. I also like how it continues on the waist. You don't really see a waist stripe look like that, where you have two thin stripes kind of like with a color layering the outsides as well. It's very unique. This is a sick jersey. I also really love how you don't see too much of that dark blue on this jersey other than in the logo, and then on the shoulders you just have that cut of that perfect. I love this patterning on the shoulders. I don't like the skinny shoulders they're using right now for the Winter Classic. I love that these shoulders are just kind of like beveled out right there, and it's just this wave of blue coming over. Really awesome. All right, just this jersey as well. I'm going to be a sucker here for these first two Winter Classic jerseys, and I'm going to have to put this one in the S tier as well. This jersey is freaking sick. All right, moving on to our next Winter Classic jersey. We have the Bruins Winter Classic. And I believe this is from the 2019 Winter Classic. If I'm wrong, it's all good. But I do see that I'm pretty sure that button is now disappeared, which would check out for the progression in the Adidas jersey. You get a large B. Reminds me a lot of the jersey I just wore last night for my concert with my band. I have the Bruins. Let me pull it out here. Oh, I have the Bruins alternate right here where we have that large B as the logo. All right, let's talk about the good and the bad here with this Bruins jersey. There's a bumblebee effect going on with this jersey. The sleeves not really having any white in them or being broken up. You have that black, yellow, black, yellow. You also have kind of an awkward striping going on that shoulder, and then it's repeated down by the waist. And then I honestly, the logo is a little bit forgettable. The positives are that really cool neckline where they have like the rib stitching there. Pretty awesome. I would say one thing that I would change to make this jersey better is maybe think about the torso being white and then the arms and everything else around it being black. Maybe trying to figure out how to include white in another part of this jersey, because it just kind of seems like a Frankenstein jersey when you really look at it as a whole. All right, so let's put this in a tier. All right, so this jersey, definitely not my favorite of the Winter Classics. I'm going to put it in the C tier here. Alrighty, let's move on. Alright, moving on to our next Winter Classic jersey. We just put the Bruins on there. Let's see who the Bruins faced. And it's going to be the Blackhawks, white and black, which I believe they upped to an alternate after the Winter Classic. I may be wrong about that, but it is very much still on sale, so I'm assuming that's what happened. They chose it to become their new alternate. This jersey is really cool. I like the striping, throwing back to the OG Blackhawks jersey when they first had formed in like the 20s. It's very cool. I really love the flat kind of minimalist black and white Chief logo on the front of that. Usually you get, you know, the many colors in the feathers and the hair. You get that chain stitching in his hair. But I actually kind of like how we just get this like flat 2D look. It's kind of like, if you guys ever collected coins, it's kind of like what you might see on like a coin face. Really cool. The logo looks clean. You got Blackhawk, Chicago around the circle. Perfectly aligned there. Everything looks symmetrical. This jersey's awesome. And the only thing you could really take away from it is that it doesn't have much color, but I think that's kind of the concept they're going for. So can't really hate on it for that. All right, let's put this jersey in a tier. All right, this jersey is a great jersey. It's not something that is absolutely S tier worthy, but it is definitely an A tier jersey. I'm going to put it in our A tier. All right, moving on to our next team, our next year of the Winter Classic. Let's see if we see any advancement in concepts. And we have the Dallas Stars with this Heineken inspired, in my opinion. This just looks so much like the beer company with the, I don't know why, it's just that green and the white and the kind of minimalist of the D just reminds me so much of Heineken. The neckline is what pops out to me first here. That neckline with this kind of like trapezoidal cut up looks super cool. And I told you before, I'm not a fan of those elongated shoulders. the skinny shoulders, but I really like it with this neckline. I think it actually works like perfect. I like that there's a shoulder patch moved down and a patch is put on top of the stripe on the sleeve on the near the elbow. I think that is really unique. It's the shape of Texas, totally fits. This jersey looks classic. It looks like it could have come out of the 1960s. It looks like it could have came out 2023. It's really, this is going to be an awesome jersey like forever. Like, it's not going to go out of style. And that's sort of what Winter Classic jerseys are kind of aiming for when they make their designs. I love that the A in the stars is being replaced with the star. Makes that D look fantastic. It's almost like a new alternate logo the stars could use, the D with the star in it. Love the colors. This jersey is amazing. Let's put it in a tier. Alright, I know what you are thinking about right now is like, this guy is just giving too much love to these hockey jerseys. Because I'm about to put this in the S tier again, and we're going to have 3 S tiers, which from all the tier list videos I've seen in the past is sort of not ordinary. But guess what? That's why I have a hockey channel, because I'm a lover of hockey jerseys, and I can't deny the stars as an S tier jersey. That thing is sick. But don't worry. We got some trash coming up. We got some absolute poopers coming up here. Trust me. So let's move on and see what's next. Alright, next Winter Classic jersey, we have the Nashville Predators. This is a nice jersey. The thing that pops out here for me is the yellow strings on the neckline. They look good, but because it's over this off-white, they're almost like lost in the jersey. Like, it almost looks like a mustard stain on the jersey. I can't tell really even. It's almost like a mustard stain on the jersey. I like can't tell what it really even is. What is good about this jersey is that Nashville Predators font. I believe that this is like the unveiling of this font for the first time with the team. This like cursive Nashville Predators. Super, super classic. Definitely fits the theme. You got that shoulder patch, which is very nice. The one thing that I would change about this jersey is probably that striping on the sleeve just seems to be a little bit low. And I totally get it. I totally get that you want to continue this yellow like box block that you've created in the center of the jersey. But it's a little bit too bland with just that kind of blue, yellow, blue, and then you're repeating it again on the waist. Maybe what you could have done is done some stylization, maybe like down on the sleeve, or I'm not sure. One thing they could have done is like maybe add some color or stylization down on the wrist sleeve. It's just kind of like dark blue to finish it off. It does make it more like symmetrical with like the collar just being dark blue, but I think there could have been something different going on with the sleeve on the arm. I'm not sure. Maybe even like a dark blue stripe in the middle of the sleeve to break it up to get like those 3. But this is, I will say this is pretty reminiscent of the Nashville Predators home jersey. You got that yellow all the way down and then that blue. So like it does fit the brand in Nashville. It's a boring striping design, that's the brand in Nashville. But just thinking about Nashville's alternate jerseys in the past, they're different colors, the way that the saber tooth is done, like there is so much you could draw upon to make a cool jersey here. And this one's just coming off a little bland for me. I like a lot about it, but like it just doesn't. If you're just gonna make the logo, Nashville Predators in cursive, you might want to do something else, image related. I know we saw the last one for Dallas had that, outline of Texas on the stripe. Maybe put in the skull, maybe put in the Predator face, on the shoulder patch, or even somewhere hidden kind of in the details of the jersey. I don't know. something to make this jersey a little more interesting. It almost just looks like a hoodie that you would order off Fanatics.com. Alright, let's tear it up. Alright, this jersey is not bad, but it's not amazing. I'm going to put this one in the B tier. This is a good old B tier jersey for me. I'm going to put it right here underneath the Blackhawks. Alright, let's get to our next jersey. Alright, moving down on the list, we got the Wild Winter Classic. And we got those skinny shoulders there. We got a lot of red, a lot of green. Definitely fits the time of the year, the holiday cheer. I guess I'm just going to have to be Scrooge here and let y'all know that this jersey is ugly. Red and green often do not work. It often becomes a Santa Claus jersey. And those stars in the middle and just the overall aesthetic here is so Christmassy. I hate it. And I'm ready for Christmas. It's December right now, but this is an ugly color combination. I get it, but come on now. Come on now. You got other colors in your color palette. Like, come on, Minnesota. Like where you didn't just have to go with this. Like this, it didn't have to be this way. Now, I do like the logo. I really don't understand. I should have done some research on what is going on with the word mark there. I don't know, MPLS St. Paul. I'm going to look stupid if I even try to guess what that means. But I do like the Minnesota State, shape there as the kind of like crest, and it's obviously that nice Winter Classic, same as this. I don't know you call that, like very soft fabric that you have. So that's cool. The stars are an interesting touch. I think you needed the stars because there's such a design flaw going on here with the word mark going on. You needed something to kind of like bring it in and show some sort of like symmetry or like shape. It could be a circle, it could be a square, we don't know. And the striping across the chest is just atrocious based on how the shoulders are red and the neckline is that off-white again. It makes the NHL crest just kind of stick out of nowhere in the middle of that. This jersey, I'm sorry if you like this jersey. It's not for me. It's not for me. Let's tear it up. Let's put this one where I think you all are predicting I'm going to put it. Alright. Sorry, Minnesota Wild. This jersey is going to go into the D list. It's going to go into the D's. See, I'm not hating just yet. I'm not a full-on hater just yet. This jersey had a little bit going on with the logo. It was cool. It met the Winter Classic requirements. Just not for me. But I'm not a hater just yet. Give it time. You'll see the hater come out